Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you another video. All right, so the score is 59-44 at the half. The Lakers are down to the Memphis Grizzlies in game 2 of the first round of the Western, whatever the heck. It's the first round. I'm furious, but I'm trying my very best to be calm and talk real smooth because there's still a whole half of basketball left to play. But to be honest with you, we just saw the Lakers roll out the red carpet for the Memphis Grizzlies, who are shorthanded. Ja is not going to give it a go for this game, so this makes this deficit even more egregious. First of all, Anthony Davis is 1 for 9. His offense, I mean, he's just bricking everything, man. Nothing's falling. But he does have 4 blocks, so he's been spectacular on the defensive end. So I guess it balances itself out. LeBron James, I thought, was really, really good. Really good. In the process of all of this, I thought he was very careful. I thought he was deliberate in getting the ball to Malik Beasley so that Malik Beasley would have a purpose as he set out, as he was on the floor. Because if he's not shooting for us, there's no reason to have him out there. So I thought Bron was very intent on getting him the ball. I thought Bron played physical. And so his minus 15, I just think, was a byproduct of what was on the floor around him. And so that's what I say about that. Rui Hachimura did some good things in the first quarter, second quarter, in the minutes he was given. I thought he was very, very aggressive. So, you know, that's really the good. The bad, just about everything else, man. Just about everything else. Absolutely horrible. We're shooting 35% from the field, 30% from the three, giving up 15 points off 7 turnovers. This is just awful, man. And honestly, I'm watching us do exactly what it is that I complain about every day. Going to Malik Beasley and Dennis Schroeder and Troy Brown, putting LeBron James down there like that's actually supposed to help him when Anthony Davis is ice cold but aggressive offensively. So that means you're already down by like 6, and then you're going to put in a lineup that every single night when we go to it creates a deficit for us. Then he left extended time on the floor for Malik Beasley just to rub it in a little more so that the score would just drag down even further. So when you got that going on, and you got the Memphis Grizzlies playing excellent defense, they're playing really good defense, and they're hitting threes. They're down there jacking up shots and playing with their lives on the line. Kennard is getting hot. Conchard and just making AD look like, I don't know, he looks like AD. He's blocking shots like his name is Anthony Davis. So John Conchar is the AD, basically. And so this is what we're dealing with out there, man. Jaren Jackson rolled his ankle a little bit, so we got to keep an eye on that. I think Austin Reeves also looked a little gimpy on the play. So the game's been physical. David Roddy also got a little banged up in this game. So Memphis is taking their punishment. But all in all, we're down big because we schemed in ways that we know don't work. Complain about every day. And, you know, on top of that, Anthony Davis is just ice cold. 1 for 9, bro. I mean, what can we do with that in a playoff game, bro? On the road, when you are shooting over shorter players in this situation. It ain't like Jaren Jackson is getting stops on this dude in this situation. Jaren ain't the one guarding him. This is Conchar guarding him. This is, you know, they had to start the game, I think it was Brooks that they had put on AD, and he's just missing shots, man. So I'm assuming he'll get it together in the second half. We definitely need him to continue to be dominant on the defensive end, but scoring is half the battle, and we're not getting any buckets, man. And so this Malik Beasley, Troy Brown experiment, I am sick of them players right now, bro. Troy Brown, respect, I know what he can do, but he is not good enough to be in the constant rotation fresh off your first rotation, bro. He can't be the first guy off the bench. No, not him at all. You're going to need to be incorporating Bamba into the situation. If we had Bamba down there in place of Malik Beasley, if we just remove him and put him, none of this happens. But because people have their own ideas about what they want to do and philosophies about how LeBron James is supposed to have players around him, even when LeBron James is careful to do everything right, his minus is still a negative 14. I thought this was one of the best first halves of LeBron James' season in terms of him being careful to do everything necessary on both sides of the floor, and he still ends up looking like he's playing bad. And it's because of people's philosophies, y'all. He must be on the floor with Malik Beasley because we need the spacing. And Malik Beasley must be on the floor with Troy Brown because we need the length. It's like, what the hell are you talking? You don't need none of that. What you need is your best stuff on the floor when you're down. When your best player can't hit a shot and you're down by 7, you need to put the stuff that's likely to work on the floor. And Coach Ham just goes through the rotation that just don't make no damn sense. The stupid adjustments that obviously aren't going to work. And we have a game where Ja ain't even out there and we're getting blown out. Ja's coming back. And it's like, this is not something where I'm sitting here saying, man, the players are playing bad. D'Lo's playing bad. AD is playing bad. But that's the only 2 people, fam. Everybody, LeBron James playing great. But you put him down there with a bunch of stuff that's not going to work. And you tell him that this is going to work. And you just send him out there and say, okay, this is what we need. No, it's not what you need. What you need is to look at what's happening to you and adjust to that. But like I said at the beginning, if this team isn't utilized correctly, we can lose to anyone, man. If the guy who's holding the controller is not doing what he's supposed to do, then your team is going to look like it's not as good as it is. It's the coach, man, and his philosophies. We can manage AD going 1 for 9 because he's erasing everything on the defensive end. We can manage D'Lo not shooting very well because we got 1,000,000 guards. We can even manage putting Beasley on the floor for extended minutes, just not next to Schroeder, not next to Troy, and not without Bamba on the floor, or Winion on the floor, or AD on the floor. I wasn't even really mad at Beasley. I thought he drew a really nice foul that gave a lot of damage to Roddy and Jaren Jackson. They got worn out just by that one play he did. So I'm not mad at Beasley. I just want Beasley to be on the floor next to people he's supposed to be on the floor next to, just like everybody else I say on this team that this coach mismanages that way. I'm tired of his moronic stuff, man. 84 games of this now. Of him doing stuff that just hurts the team. This stuff means a lot to the fans, and I'm sick of watching a guy who don't know what he's doing run this fantastic roster into the ground, man. I'm hot. It's playoff time, and we're doing stupid stuff. This game already feels over. I'm not going to lie to you. I hope the Lakers come back, but ain't nothing I've seen in the first half make me think we're going to do anything. Because we're doing stuff as adjustments that play into the other team's hands. And today it seems like our roster can't overcome it. So that's what I got to say, man. Hopefully we can stomach the second half of this nonsense. If not, we'll see what happens when it's over. Because I tell you, I have something to say either way. My name is BDL44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.